Hello everyone, Oji-san here. Today is day 10 of our 15-day journey in Japan, and today is a little special because it's the last day of the year, New Year's Eve. In the previous video, I checked into my hotel after exploring Hakone, so if you haven't seen that one yet, you can find it on the channel. Today, I have some time to myself, so I thought I would see how Tokyo feels on the final evening of the year. It's around 4 p.m. now, and my first destination is Tokyo Midtown, where I want to see the winter illumination. To get to the station, I'm passing through the underground shopping area in Kawasaki. And since I still haven't decided what I'm going to eat for my last dinner of the year, I'm also keeping my eyes open for some inspiration. Usually, New Year's Eve in Japan feels different from an ordinary day. Many shops close early, and a lot of people head home to spend the evening with their families. But at this hour, there are still people walking around, and quite a few restaurants are open. Earlier, I passed by one of my favorite Japanese beers, Ebisu. Seeing it actually gave me an idea. Maybe later tonight, I'll go to Ebisu, the neighborhood that was born because of this beer. But first, Tokyo Midtown. As the train moved through the city, I caught glimpses of the sunset between the buildings. There's something peaceful about watching the final sunset of the year disappear behind Tokyo. Tomorrow, everything starts again. A new year, a clean page, and for a moment, I just enjoyed being there. By the time I arrived at Tokyo Midtown, it was around 5 p.m. and already completely dark. Perfect timing for the illumination. And surprisingly, it wasn't very crowded compared with the usual crowd. This place felt almost peaceful. Most of the people here were couples, taking pictures around the famous bridge and the garden. And I can understand why. When the trees are covered in lights, they almost look like they are filled with stars. It felt warm and romantic even though it was a cold winter evening. And this is something I've learned from traveling over the years. Timing really matters. Sometimes you don't need to find a secret place, you just need to arrive at the right time. Because right now, I could actually take my time and enjoy the atmosphere without fighting through a crowd. I found a quiet spot, sat down, and took out the Daifuku Mochi I bought earlier. Nothing fancy, just me, a little mochi, the winter air, and the lights around me. And honestly, I really enjoy moments like this. Sometimes these small and quiet moments are the ones I remember the most. It is a short break before going to Ebisu. Just as I planned, I arrived at Ebisu station around 6 p.m. And this neighborhood has a pretty interesting history. The name Ebisu actually comes from Yebisu Beer. A brewery was established here in 1890 and a freight station was later built at 1901 to transport the beer. Eventually, a passenger station was opened at 1906 as the area grew. So, in a way, the beer didn't just become famous here, it helped give this neighborhood its identity. Even the streetlights are shaped like beer glasses clinking together. It's such a small thing, but these are the kind of details I love about Japan. And of course, I couldn't come all the way to Ebisu without visiting Yebisu Garden Place, which is also beautifully illuminated during the winter season. When I arrived here, it was relatively quiet. The lights gave the whole area a warm, romantic feeling, especially against the cold winter night. There are restaurants, cafes, a cinema, and other entertainment. So, it's a popular place for couples and people looking for a relaxed evening. Actually, that's why I choose the quieter parts of Tokyo. I know I could have gone to places like Shibuya or Asakusa, but tonight, those places can become packed with people waiting for the countdown. Crowds, noise, chaos. Honestly, that's just not what I wanted tonight. These days, I appreciate calmness more than chaos. I enjoy being able to walk slowly, look around, and simply take in the atmosphere. But before leaving Ebisu, I made a little stop at a bookstore. I always like browsing bookstores when I travel. I arrived back in Kawasaki around 7:30 p.m. and suddenly I realized something. A lot of shops had already closed. The underground shopping area was getting very quiet too. Oh, I still haven't had dinner. And now I started wondering, am I actually going to find anything to eat on New Year's Eve? Luckily, I found an Isomaru Suisan restaurant that was still open, and there was only one table available. But here's the funny part, another traveler from the Philippines was also traveling alone, so we ended up sharing the table. And just like that, what could have been a lonely New Year's Eve dinner turned into something completely unexpected. We ordered seafood, fish, clams, crab, and a few other dishes. And of course, some drinks. I came here expecting to have dinner by myself. Instead, I ended up sharing a meal and stories with another traveler. It was one of those completely unplanned moments that you can't really put on an itinerary, and I love it. It's around 8:45 p.m. now. After that hearty dinner, I took a short walk around La Cittadella, an entertainment complex just across from my hotel. The vibe here is designed to look like an Italian town, and tonight, with all the winter lights and decorations, it felt almost like a small Christmas village. There weren't many people around, just a few people walking and enjoying the evening. And after a long day, I'm starting to feel tired. I'm going back to the hotel. Tomorrow, I'll explore more of the Kawasaki area and see if I can find some good New Year's bargain. So that's how I spent my final evening of the year in Japan. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'm curious, how would you spend your New Year's Eve in Japan? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, may you have joy wherever you are. See you in the next video.